The only thing I will be interested to see is he seems a bit twitchy, but he still gets the job done. But on these quick tables, like see the quick cloth, Simon.
Yeah.
See if it shows you up so much if you are struggling with that. And so I think obviously he's coming in with a big reputation, been world champion, and quite rightly so. So just for me, it depends if he just clicks straight away and he gets used to these cloths, because I honestly don't think he'll be playing on anything similar back in Malta. I'm not too sure, but I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I know you've been out there today, not on the main table, but on the other tables. I mean, I was out there on doing a link earlier on, and it looked like a sheet of glass. It looked like more than I've ever seen before.
Yeah, no, it caught me out. It caught me out a good few times. I mean, I would have been beat with Sean Sharkey, and Sean played well, to be fair, but yeah, I mean, first event of the season, and it definitely caught me out, and I don't play on it as much either. But listen, that's not the tournament's fault. That's my own fault for not getting the conditions correct. But yeah, it'll be good to see how Clayton goes here, and he's up against a formidable opponent in Arn.
Yeah, Aaron Davies, of course, he's had his own great runs in the World Championship of the past. Here he is, got the chance in the first frame. A little bit fortunate to keep Q1 on the table from the opening break, but an opportunity here to get going.
Yeah, I think Aaron's one of these guys that the minute he gets that big one, he's just, because he's been there and thereabouts a good few times, and when he went deep, somebody's just played unbelievable against him, because he's such a good player.
Yeah, brilliant all-round game, but he's still a very aggressive player. Tricky opening layout though. Trying to connect these together in the bottom half is going to take a bit of work.
Yeah, I mean, I think he must be playing the yellow in off the yellow, because I don't think the yellow goes by the two reds. Unless he's seen something else, but I think that's... Yeah, that's his shot. That's a lovely shot. If he can just top through here, I think he can get onto the yellow that's above the 8 ball. Yeah, it was a lovely shot. It's come out well, that. And as we always say, this will definitely settle his nerves, especially the finish like this. He was lucky to always keep the cue ball, but you still have to then go and do the job and finish it. But
oh, has he made a mess? Does the yellow still go?
Yes, that was the difference with just half a ball there. If he's half a ball the other way and he's straight on that, he does need to always get into that red. So it must be really tight, because that's the second time he's looked at it. So much small margins, Simon, isn't it?
Yeah, tiny. The difference is probably getting out in this visit, but well, he's still playing it, so does it go? No.
Wow. And that's actually quite good there, because a lot of people would have started attack that top yellow there and try to come round and into that yellow with a wee bit of frustration maybe.
I think for me, watching on, and obviously I watch and analyse all of you guys, I think that's one of the things that potentially separates Aaron from a number of players. He does have that ability to pull back, have that sort of B game, if we're going to call it that. I
think Stevie Dempsey's another good one at that.
Yeah, brilliant.
Because I mean, with these rule sets, I must admit, I really like to go for the finish a lot. I mean, I like to go for the finish regardless what rule set, but especially these ones, and I think that is the difference, is just holding back one or two shots.
So first shot for Clayton Castaldi in the match. It needs to be a safety, and it's not a good one, but he might have a great result. I think he has. Little hold of the hand. I think he can't see this yellow to the top left, so gets the result.
Yeah, that was fortunate. He's always tried to just miss that yellow and come round and behind the red that is below the white now. But still, it's a one cushion escape. I mean, I would fancy Aaron to go close to this and try and pot it in the right centre. Yeah, I mean, if he does this 10 times, I would expect him to get it 2 or 3 times.
A solid contact, but it's not going to be. So now the chance for Clayton to make the finish and get this opening frame. This is where we'll see how he's really feeling. Can he settle into this match?
Yeah, definitely. And as you say, it wasn't used to the shot clock when they won the Worlds. It wasn't played under the shot. It wasn't played under the shot clock.
It was I think it was a minute, or it was a minute or 45. I can't remember exactly, but it certainly wasn't the 30 and 15 that we have here, and not the match clock element of it.
Yeah, I mean the 30 is very manageable. It's at 15 seconds. It should just be banned.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's for a player. I mean, for people watching, it's obviously good and stuff. I can imagine you in here giggling and loving it.
Well, I get you guys to see you play a little bit more like how I play. You're struggling.
Yeah.
Touch straight on this one, which is why Clayton's taking his time just to work this one out.
I didn't see that shot, must admit. I thought he'd have still just tried to maybe punch that out a wee bit and still take the red to the middle. But he has a very good potter, Clayton. I don't want to jinx him here, but I mean, you don't want a World Championships without being a good potter. This is always just the way he sees it.
Well, there you go. Shows off that potting prowess, but not the cue ball, and that is a real problem.
Yeah, that's very unlucky, to be honest. I mean, he's pumped that in well, and he's unlucky. And to be honest, it gives him a bit of trouble. I mean, I don't know if he needs to hit the double hard just to straighten up a bit. No, it was okay.
Yeah, nicely done. Oh, 2 clean pots away.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'd imagine Clayton would have been sitting in his seat thinking 1-0 down here, like you do as a player. Like, you assess the table and you think, and to be honest, then anything else is a brucey if you do get back to the table.
Has it almost become instinctive? Like, you probably don't think of it quite as much, but these sort of visits are the ones that really matter. Oh, has he put himself in trouble? I think he's okay. The quick glance, I think he's all right.
And I think that's what I was talking about there. I think that was a bit a quick one there for Clayton. But listen, I mean, he's nervous. It's his first always like major World Pool since always becoming the world champion. This is a tester.
Yeah, nicely done for Clayton. Completes the safety, then the counter clearance, and he's on the board. Race to 7 here. 50 minutes, and he gets the first one.
Wow, I met him a few years ago in Malta when I was playing an R code set, and these two young boys are unbelievable.
Interesting that you referenced that. It's actually his kid brother's cue.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the cue he won the world title with is being repaired, and yeah, he's having to borrow his brother's cue.
Well, it's actually his two sons. Sorry.
No, I've been told it's his kid brother's cue that he's using.
Well,
yeah.
his two sons are. I mean, I believe one of them's like maybe world or European champion now, like in under 16s or under 18s. But yeah, they're a great pool family, obviously.
Actually, I misread my notes. It is actually his son's cue. So yeah, interesting.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But the passion over that, I mean, you've seen it firsthand. The passion in Malta is incredible. It's everybody over there absolutely loves the game. You know, you think it really is massive. You know, what he did for Malta and Maltese pool, winning that world title, was huge.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, years ago, when I played in our rule set, the World Championships was up in Perth in Scotland, and there was a boy from Malta, Claudio Cazar.
Yeah,
he won the World Championships, and that year he actually won Malta Sports Personality of the Year. That's how big it is over there. Like, I can remember speaking to him, and he said when he got off the flight, there was like paparazzi everywhere, and I'm like, wow. I said, the fact they won the World Championships, like my next door neighbour would maybe know, but they're certainly going to be paparazzi everywhere.
It's a different world, isn't it?
Yeah. And always a lot of that came for Tony Drago with the snooker side as well, who Tony always plays a bit of 8-ball as well now. Yeah, they're all such, to be honest, the Maltese are all such like people, but I got on very well with a lot of them.
Oh, he's showing off his potting, but he's going to be digging a little bit here. I don't think he can get to the potting angle of the yellow. The
only thing I think, Simon, is I think the yellow might get off the yellow if you, I mean, or is it maybe just a wee tad far away? Because yeah, I think you're right. I don't think he can actually pot it because of the red. So is it hardening off the yellow? Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, a touch thin maybe. Might have to come down the table.
Yeah, I mean, seeing this is what I find strange with these tables, Simon. See this shot here. See if you float this in with check side to just cannon the 8-ball.
Yeah,
it's nearly impossible to do.
Just skid off.
Yeah, it runs actually running side, but I think it's screwing into the 8-ball, which is Oh.
Doesn't need this to drop. Wants it to pull up, and it has. Well controlled shot in the end.
Yeah.
I have to say, I mean, I commentated on his World Final, and obviously there's all the pressure and emotion of the World Final against Josh Kane. There were moments in there, but where it did get edgy, as it would do in a World Final, and I wondered how he would cope out here. But you have to say, this has been a fabulous start, the way he's gone about this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this wasn't an easy finish.
No.
I mean, he still has to get this here, but it should just be a straight, just screw down above the middle bag, and you're on the 8 ball into the bottom right. There's a stun across. I didn't think he needed to do that. I thought he'd have just come down the same side.
Well, he's overdone it so much that he still has a shot. It's not a nice one.
Because I think that was kind of a wee bit straight to do that, and that's why he's pumped it in a wee bit much. Well, the adrenaline's probably flown as well, but at least he's still got a shot, and he would fancy getting this. Yeah, nice shot.
Nice shot, nice finish. Clayton Castaldi off to the absolutely perfect start here. The counter and then the break clearance.
Yeah, things just naturally start happening again, I think.
Well, the way this match has gone, this fabulous break from Aaron has given him a fabulous chance, but one that he'll need to take here to get into this match.
Yeah, that was a nice break. I mean, the cue ball was travelling towards the corner, it wasn't in the corner, but sometimes when you travel towards a corner you can be unlucky and get kicked in. But no, he's flushed him. And realistically, it's a big frame here for Aaron, because he would be fancying his chances taking these out normally. But obviously missing the first frame, and then Clayton taking away a nice finish in the second frame. Yeah, I mean, it's a big frame for Aaron here.
One thing in his favour, this is a far better chance than he had in the opening frame.
Yeah, definitely. It's a tricky draw. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's not a lot of easy draws in Ultimate Pool these days.
I really don't think there is any.
No.
It's really tough out there.
Unless you get back in the face.
Yeah, that would be definitely one.
But yeah, these are all kind of laid out very nice. It's going to be, don't need really do a lot with the white ball, because I think the kind of the yellow is kind of closest to the blue spot. I think that goes into the left centre. It goes into the right centre as well. Just depends what angle he plays for the bottom yellow after this one. Yeah, so I think he'll just be taking this bottom yellow into the right centre, the one above it in the left centre, and then track up and take probably take the yellow on the baulk line.
I think he's got a touch more angle on this one than he wanted, so he's going to be a touch low on the one to the left centre, which is why he's just taken a few extra seconds just to work it out. That's a
thing. That could be close to being a time foul.
I mean, it looked a long way over.
I think he said he doesn't believe he's took an extension. I think that's what he's saying to the referee there.
Yeah, I think he's called his extension. I think we'll wait and find out. So I think because he looked really calm, so I think he's called his extension, but it wasn't added on, or if it was,
right.
I mean, it's showing on our graphic, which happens when it's added. So it'd be interesting to see what the referees decide to do here, because in real time that was significantly over.
100%. Because it was the same with Phil earlier on. He done it as well. He didn't realise he'd used the extension, and he had to dive down with a second left to play his shot.
Yeah, the strange thing in real time on that one, I thought it was well over as well, but
when you see it back, I think the buzzer actually goes before it should have.
I see. Yeah, okay.
I think. But Phil was sitting there thinking it was a foul, but he's heard the buzzer as well. When obviously that's when you've went over your allotted time.
Yeah, so I always think the time fouls are the hardest ones for the referees to deal with. It's audio and visual.
I see the referees listening in, so I don't know if he's maybe listening to see if Aaron has called extension.
Yeah, I think he's also listening for the buzzer as well, so he'll be watching it all back and listening for the buzzer, and we'll let you know as soon as we know. But it's going to be an interesting decision, because Aaron's,
so I think he'll
he's in perfect shape here to get 2-1, and if this is called a foul, then it will be 3-1 in a heartbeat. I mean, Clayton's got one on the cushion, but
for this one,
the way he's gone so far, you don't anticipate that being a major issue for him.
And the fact he's got ball in hand, he'll just put the white ball straight behind it, and on these new slick cloths and stuff like that, you don't really fear stuff down the rail if you're good on them.
Yeah, this must be a tight one because the referee is still, just to work it out from my vantage point, still reviewing the situation.
Yeah.
So just update you what they're doing. That tell you that Craig Wallingham has
that could be close
gone 6-3 in front. So if he was 3-1 down, a really good turnaround there. And Ryan Pisani, just to work it out, he's 3-3 now with Christophe Lambert. So that's the other 2 matches. That's the matches on the back arenas as well. We've still got other scores going on. There's 5 back arenas here at the Grand Hotel in Blackpool, and we've got matches going on. 4 of them at the moment.
The referee's gave his decision because he's walked out of the room, Simon. We don't know what it is yet.
We are waiting. I think a foul's been called. Yeah, so interesting to know what Aaron's argument was there.
I mean, see, to be honest, Aaron looked round when there's like 4. Well, sorry, when the buzzer went on for the 5 seconds left, and he looked so calm. Like he wasn't really like you'd be rushing down. I'm surprised Clayton's getting this. This is mental. Yeah, this is a strange one for me because if he puts the cue ball on the red down the cushion, he doesn't have to play a positional shot. Yeah,
it's natural.
You just stun it and you're on the one at the right centre. Yeah, this is very strange for me. I mean, Clayton maybe just thinks because it's on the rail and stuff, it's tougher down the rail. But no, you'd fancy getting that 10 out of 10. And
you can make a case that hasn't gone any better. Like it's in a worse position for me because he can't get nicely on it.
No, I know. I mean, do you think he can definitely pot that? Yeah, he probably could get by the yellow, couldn't he? Pot it in the middle.
If he can pot it in the middle, then it's okay. But I was thinking, working on the assumption he had to go top left, in which case it's really tricky to get nicely on it.
Yeah, and he's realistically, he's still on this red. He's on 2 reds here, 3. But yeah, you take that ball down the rail right away, and there's not really much to do. But I mean, I'd imagine Aaron would have been loving the fact that he was trying to. I mean, even though you're guaranteed to bring it off the cushion, but you don't know where it's going to go. He's always just trying to drop it over the middle. But
yeah, but he's always a yellow up there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It wasn't. What's happened was quite likely. Oh, and he might go in off as well. Well, having looked so good in the opening 2 frames, first few shots here have been a little strange.
I actually think he's landed on this bad red though.
Yeah,
I think he's perfect, and he just tracks up for the red. I think this is quite fortunate, to be honest. Oh wow, great shot.
Brilliant shot. That was very creative.
It just shows you that he couldn't always pot that red.
Yeah, that was very, very good.
But yeah, he doesn't seem flustered. Thought he'd have just stunned that in. He's tried to get closer and he's made the angle up the pot a bit tougher for me. If he just stuns that in there, he's got the same angle to track back down for the 8-ball.
Oh, while he's working it out, let's just have a look at this. This is very, very clever.
I mean, he could actually pot that that red, sorry, not from there, but yeah, it's a lovely shot.
Yeah, well worked out.
Nice.
Yeah, simple 8-ball. This one's going to hurt Aaron Davies more than the other 2. Not just the fact that he had an opportunity, but he might have felt that he might have had half a sniff of getting back into the table here. It's not going to happen, and he is 3-0 behind.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of movement in the white there, but the pack didn't really kind of explode.
One of those for me where, and we get to see it on the super slow-mo sometimes when we're front on as well, and you see the cue ball bouncing down the table, and if it just catches that front ball wrong, could have all the power in the world, and they still won't quite explode on him. So a chance for Aaron here. Eight ball's tied up. It looks like the yellows are, but I think that plant there is certainly doable, and then he's got to deal with the one at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, if he clears the plant, at least he can then play the yellow one off the red that's next to his bad yellow. But as you say, then the all of the 8-balls. Tricky.
Yeah, controls that one, I think, to play the shot that you were talking about, and he is perfect on it.
Yeah, but I still think, I mean, I don't know if the red comes off the cushion and misses the yellow, or it does flick there. Depends how thin and how thick it hits the red, but you'll need to play this with a bit of pace if it is getting into the yellow. wasn't even guaranteed to come out. And see, because he was that close to the yellow, he couldn't really get a lot of pace into the white.
Yeah, it all depends whether that ball goes now.
Yeah, I mean, from this angle, even that angle, I mean, see if he's got the right side of the, or if he's behind it, the left side of the knuckle. If you play it at good weight, I think it can go. But yeah, for our angle, we always don't 100% know if it does or not. And because I mean, it looks as if it might sneak in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks tight, but I think it's got a chance.
Yeah, but you need to be right behind it. But again, he's chasing, and at 3-0 down when you're chasing, it makes it even tougher.
If it doesn't go, is it argument for you trying to play that really awkward yellow off red again and dealing with the 8-ball at the same time?
Yeah, that could be the shout, but the only thing is with that shot, I think you might need to hit it a wee bit harder, because playing it soft, I think it just misses on the near side. Yeah, for me, well, no, he's got both shots on, because if the yellow does go, he can just slightly come into the 8-ball or the red below the 8-ball, and he'll still be on that yellow. But yeah, it's just tricky. Regardless, I think he needs to get into the 8-ball here, or the red below it.
So he's decided it goes.
He's played that really well, to be honest.
It's about the 4th time he's had a really good look at this yellow. This is as tight as it can be.
Yeah, and this is what we're saying. If you're straight behind it, obviously he thinks it goes, so it's red, nearly unmissable. But playing into a kind of a blind pocket with the red in the way, because you're always going to kind of make sure you miss the red. And he's always got to make sure.
I mean, look at this. I mean, very, very tight. Oh, it's really well worked out, but he's not got the cue ball.
He's concentrated too much in getting the yellow, and
I think the tricky thing from there, he couldn't just roll it through, because the natural was going on the cushion and into the red, and he wouldn't have been on the 8-ball, so had to stun it and didn't want to overdo it. And
yeah, because it hardly hit that shot. It might not go, because it might always wobble. But again, I think he needs to come bottom cushion and try and get the 8-ball in the middle, because I don't think he's gone top cushion. What do you call that, Simon? Top or bottom?
This is the bottom, because this is at the bottom of the screen. Is that the same for you?
Yeah.
I think it's probably a 50-50 split, though. A lot of pool players have it the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, when they come in and start commentating, I'm scratching my head.
Just in case people are watching thinking, wow, why is it going that way?
Yeah, the bottom of the table's at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, so again, I mean, Clayton's coming to the table with another great chance. I mean, all the yellows have been took out of Clayton's way. Yeah, this is it's quite unusual for him, because like his white ball's so good, and yeah, it's just a couple of strange shots. But as we say, it's the first event of the season, and out with when you're playing in these match tables, we don't get to play in kind of for me close to this. You know what I mean? Like in any other tournaments we play in.
That makes the first round super dangerous, really. I guess that the more rounds you can get through, the more you can kind of build that kind of feel and confidence.
Definitely. I mean, if you play one of the outside tables, it's actually, for me, a bit of a different game, because you've not got the time clock and stuff like that, and you can think about it a wee bit more. But I mean, realistically, you still want to be on the match tables, you want to be in the kind of main arenas and stuff.
Not quite landed perfect here, but he's still in okay shape. He still just needs to work out what he wants to do, but he's not quite where he wanted to be.
Yeah, do you think he was coming over for the one in the cushion there?
Yeah, I think he would have wanted to. Once that one's out of the way, it's pretty much routine, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you could call arguments now that could be his last ball, because he takes the 2 just up above the 8-ball, and then he gets straight on the one in the middle, and you're right behind the one, up into the top right.
I think he had a quick look at it, taking it now, and almost as a free shot. But
yeah, I don't like that.
No, he's got a better option there.
Yeah, see, for me, that's how I'd have dealt with the 2 just above the 8-ball, because you were going to be on this one guaranteed straight in behind it. I mean, he still shouldn't miss it, but he needs to play a positional shot now. that was a bit nervy again. But it's still went in. He's got a shot. It's natural just to come. It just depends how he sees it. If it's off one cushion or two.
Bit in between in the end, but still absolutely fine.
Like, it doesn't matter who you beat or how you get through. Like, if you're coming to the table and taking your chances, you'll be tough to beat. But when the camera was on Aaron there, you could see with Aaron's face, he was a bit perplexed, as if like, what's happening here? Like, why am I 4-0 down? Because he's had two good chances anyway.
Yeah, two good chances and a real and a kind of half chance that he turned into a good chance and then kind of let it get away. And he's got another good chance now.
Yeah, and I think Arnold just going to let his arm go a bit here, because always time shouldn't be an issue. But I mean, he still has to get 7 frames from 4-0 down. But I mean, you would still fancy Clayton getting one or two more as well. So like, yeah, it's not just a case of Aaron just getting the next 7 frames, because Clayton's still there. Yeah, so.
The good news, I mean, we have, from Aaron's perspective, we've seen turnarounds today. You know, we've seen a few out here, we've seen a few on the other tables as well. We've actually seen some on the back arena as well. It's, you know, we saw it with Tom Cousins over Jez Graham. Jez came back, did him in the 6 red. We saw it in the previous frame. Phil Harrison 4-1 down, gets the win. Yeah, we saw, I think Oli Bale was
5-1 up.
5-1 up and lost 7-5 to Brian Halcrow.
I think Ian Alley was also 4-1 up and Ryan Lambeth, I think.
Yeah, he was ahead in that one. I didn't see it was 4-1, but I knew he was ahead. You know, so we've seen turnarounds, and he does have, you know, half a match on the match clock here. So time's on his side. He just has to find a finish and kind of start putting the pressure onto Clayton. It felt like the first shot was key here, but he's just... Oh, I was going to say he's overdone it, but he's okay. He can drop this in dead weight and he'll still be absolutely fine. I thought he was running away a little bit too much, but he isn't.
Yeah, he's fine to just come across the top side of the 2 yellows next to the 8-ball spot. Yeah, nice finish from Aaron there. I mean, the ball's come out really nice there, but at least he's took them this time. Who's he playing?
Well, it's the winner of Paul Clack.
Oh no, Paul Clack got beat.
Okay, so it's Phil Parkin then. I had to go and check the notes.
Yeah, it was 7-5 to Phil.
Yeah.
Good split there again from Clayton. He hit him nice. I mean, the thing is with these tables, I mean, realistically, you're always going to... I mean, you probably say it's harder not to get a ball than get a ball. I mean, always you go through phases where you struggle and stuff, and you can only hit the break as good as you can. But yeah, new cloths and stuff like that, the lights, the balls seem to always kind of split well.
Yeah, it almost feels like the quality of that strike is more important than trying to really launch into it, because they will just explode.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's sometimes a case for even trying to just stun off the pack a little more, like take a little pace off it and try and control the weight more.
Oh, it's not going to drop.
Yeah, that was what I talk about with Clayton. Like, even though I think that's just the way he cues, but you see it's like a follow through, stop, follow through.
Yeah,
it's like just a wee bit jabby, and that's what's happened with that shot. There, he's just been a wee bit hesitant on the shot.
It does look like he cues it far better when he's really trying to get through the ball and pump it in. Yeah,
definitely. But it's kind of little touch shots and stuff like that, or just the cue action doesn't hold up. But like everybody cues different, and it's whatever works for you.
Well, it's exactly what Aaron Davies wanted to see after the finish in the previous frame. He wanted a chance here, and it's a really good one. No, that's not a good first shot.
Yeah, he's actually been a little tad fortunate there, because if he hits that yellow full ball, he's not on this red down into the bottom left. We wouldn't have really been on a shot, apart maybe a double. But yeah, Arn's a good cueist. I think it just runs in the family, because I think his younger brother's a really good snooker player.
Yeah, certainly is. Trying to make his way in the snooker world.
Yeah, so as you said, like, I mean, when Aaron's looked and seen Clayton breaking there, he's probably just thinking that's 5-1. Like that's what you kind of, because you're playing against such good opposition that you're thinking they're going to get them. And this would be a massive bonus for Aaron here. So I think he can just kind of probably just take the inside one. And then he'll just be stomping dead or just coming through, just stunning back maybe an inch. So he can put the red up into the top right and track over for the red down into the bottom right. Just getting that a bit much there. I think he's going up towards this yellow now. Yeah, that was... And that's again, that for me, that's just these cloths. Like, see if you actually cue it too well sometimes, Simon. Like, the white does more than you're expecting, because it's effortless to like, try and do anything with the white. Yeah.
And he's in trouble.
Wow, Arm, that is so unlike Arm. Like, I mean, see if like, it still happens to me. It happened to me earlier on. I get caught a couple of times, but I do believe Arm plays on this cloth a lot. Yeah, and for me, Clayton's got to be over the win here, because he would not have been thinking he was coming back to the table there. And again, like all the balls are out of the equation. Like it's kind of it's not easy, but you'd expect Clayton to get this 8-9 times out of 10.
I'd probably even go more than that, I think, here, because the natural ball to get onto the one that's the most awkward, and yeah, then they're all there, aren't they? So
yeah,
he's had a lot of chances like this in the match. He's not faltered at any point. But yeah. Aaron can't say the same thing. It's been some mistakes on his side, and especially the one we've just seen. That's a mistake you just don't expect.
No, exactly. And like for me, right away when I was like before he played the shot, I knew the white was tracking up towards the yellow. So for me, he should have soft rolled it in and gave himself a shot in the red. But obviously he's thinking he was missing the yellow and coming off and on the top cushion. But I suppose sometimes pool just messes with your brain and you start seeing things that aren't there and things that are there.
Oh, it's a huge percentage of this game is in the head, isn't it? It's the mental side of it. I mean, it was a similar sort of scenario in the frame. Was it the first frame actually, when he thought he was topping through without flicking the ball on the way through, and he actually caught it and it made his ball go safe, blocked the path. So yeah, just a couple of errors on kind of judgment more than execution.
Yeah, and the thing is, for me, like I tend to think the kind of first round, like your first match, is always one of the hardest matches, because you want to just get involved in the tournament. Like me, I've got beat earlier on there, and you just think like you've not been involved in the tournament. You know what I mean? So I always think, my dad always used to say to me, the hardest rounds are the first round in the semi-finals. That's what he always thinks, because if you get to the semi, you just want to win that one more match to get a crack in the final. Yeah. So I don't think you should have told me that, because I always struggle in the first rounds now.
I also think so. I think so in the way that Ultimate Pool's set up, in terms of for yourself in the seeded positions. Anyone that's in the plays last 64 as these guys are, rather than the prelim. You've got to get through one match today to get to tomorrow. Whereas tomorrow there's a lot of matches that require to be played. Play down to a winner tomorrow night. He has gone through this with a minimum of fuss. Once again, Clayton Castaldi makes the counter clearance, 5-1 up, restores that 4-frame advantage. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, very emotional scenes. Well, Aaron's got another ball, so he's got another opportunity here.
Yeah, and there's a case for both balls here, yellows or reds. It just depends on the player's choice. Because automatically people think like, the less balls that are on the people that are new to pool and stuff like that, but there you see like Aaron's opted for yellows. Just going to actually run into this red here. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that one could have gone wrong, could have tied up the 8 ball, could have got awkward, but it's okay.
Yeah, because I think kind of Aaron's sometimes very similar to Phil the way he goes about his finishes. He doesn't like to attack and get into like clusters. He would rather try and play like precise wee positional shots.
Yeah, pick them apart. Also sensing just a hint of sort of a step on the pace here.
Yeah.
The clock isn't a major issue, but he is 4 frames behind. The bigger issue is he's 4 frames behind and Clayton's 2 from victory. But equally, he wants to try and just get a rhythm going and try and put a couple up there quickly.
Definitely, and it just shows your opponent that you're still there and you're going to take your chances, even though he's always missed his chances in the start of the match. Like, you can only take it from where you are. Like, as much as it's easier said than done. Somebody always said to me, once it's in the past, it's in the past. You can't do nothing about it. So yeah, Aaron just has to take every chance that comes his way from now on. I mean, it might be a case that he doesn't get enough chances to win the match, but at 5-1 down, that will happen a lot. But no, he can just try and put the pressure on when he's at the table.
Right behind the 8 ball here for a very quick clearance to at least get another one on the board.
Yeah, so they've not updated the scores yet, but it is 5-2 to Clayton. That was a big break again. And that's what it just says there, like Aaron can only take his chances, and obviously he's took that last chance and he's been gifted a chance here. Not sure how the balls have come out here. But the fact that obviously Aaron's at the table, that's all he'll be happy about.
Yeah, at least he gets to play the next shot, but it's actually not a bad opportunity if he could find an opener. I was thinking on yellows, but reds are certainly doable as well, you'd feel.
I think you would need to play a plant with the yellow, and realistically if you've got an open pot you'd rather do that, but I think
he does have one down the table to bottom right.
Oh yeah, so he does, aye.
But he's going to go reds, but reds aren't bad either.
Yeah, I think he can track across and then take this one in the right middle. Yeah, he's played that nice. I mean, this looks very acute, but obviously he's as good as you can get on it, because you just don't want to play it too hard, because he needs to still get out here. Like, look how tight that is. Oh, good shot. He's had to make sure to get the white out there so he's on his next red. I don't know if he plays a wee cheeky shot here and tries to come into the red in 8 ball, or he just plays for the red up into the top left. Yeah, I think he's played for into the top left, and he just run a ball and a half too far. But yeah, you still fancy Aaron to get this.
And it goes. Yellow, the red does go past the yellow to right centre.
Yeah. So I think here, I think he's just get the angle to just try and screw back into the yellow, make that your kind of target. Yeah, so I don't think his angle was always like good enough there to screw back into the yellow, and he just came kind of a little bit in twixt in between. I think he can just still drop this in, or he's actually screwing back, so he's actually fine. Yeah, it must have been tighter than it looked there. He just tried to steal the bag a bit to hold the white. Yes, I think the 8 ball might need a bit at the top left.
He must got enough angle, I think, to kind of work it, but that would be the obvious, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because then you're not needing to do anything with the white.
Yeah, accepts what he's got.
Yeah, that's a sensible shot, especially when you're a competent potter and you obviously like, I fancy getting this every day of the week. And obviously the way things have done, the way he's been about with the white, like he has lost the white a few times, so yeah, that was always the way.
So that, if you haven't heard the news, the number 1 seed is out.
Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, it was unlucky there from Aaron. The white comes back quite close to this queue, I think. No, I think he's lofted his queue anyway, but...
Oh, that's very unlucky.
Yeah, because he hit that so well.
Yeah.
And he got a yellow as well.
Yeah, and riding the momentum 2 straight off the break for Aaron. And
yeah.
Well, Clayton's got an opportunity just to get himself one away.
I mean, it's always easier when you sit here, like, always like watching the match, but see when you're out there and your arm, I mean, that is unlucky.
Yeah.
But in the realms of things, like, Aaron's had chances, like, not I mean, but it's like, I mean, if I'm out there and I'm Aaron, I'm like, that's so unlucky there, you know, getting kicked in off, but he's not sitting there thinking, like, oh, I've had chances.
Yeah.
Which, in real terms, is the way, like, pool punishes you in a way sometimes.
Yeah, you've almost got to try and have a very short memory out there and not think about those.
Yeah.
Not easy to do.
Definitely, because I always remember mixing, kind of a couple of years ago when Ultimate Pool started, like, if you don't get 7 chances in the first of 7, you can't possibly win the match and stuff, or whatever it's a race to. But realistically, Aaron's probably had enough chances to win this match.
Yeah, well, he's definitely. I mean, there's one really good chance that he should have taken that's got away, and maybe another one that should have been taken. So probably at least 2 golden chances, and maybe one half a chance. You know, and you're already talking about that six frames. You know, if you take them all, but
yeah, and he would have been like, say, 5-3 or 6-2 up just now. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
It could easily be on the balance of chances, no doubt about it. Aaron's had the lion's share of chances.
But yes, as a pool player, you always just think that kind of a lot of things are against you. He's playing a little loose shot here, Clayton. No, he's linked this in off the yellow. Or is he trying to cut the red back into the top right? Oh, that's a great shot.
Second one of those in the match for Clayton Castaldi. That was very good, because the shot before was poor.
Yeah, and that's what you need to be doing. Like, see, always like being a shot maker and stuff like that. It's so handy to have in your locker. I mean, you don't want to be going to it a lot, but having it in your locker's massive. And to be honest, I mean, that wasn't easy, but he's made it look really easy. The 8 ball's still a tad tricky.
Yeah, and he's not got a good last ball for the 8 ball.
No. And this looks quite straight, Simon, does it not? Do you think this looks straight? Especially with his reaction. Because I don't think he wants to be... Well, he's not going to take it in off the yellow, because then that means the white will be coming across like the bulk line, I'd imagine. I think he can only stun this in and then maybe play for a double on the 8 ball. Because you're not dicing with coming round 2 angles and try to get on the, like, say, like the blue spot area, or just to the left of the blue spot.
Well, it looks like he agrees with you. He's lined up the double.
Yeah.
Just needs to find the gap.
And see that? I think this is where, like, Clayton's kind of cue action, like, gets tested a bit. Because see, when you watch him, I think he just kind of just quits on it a bit for me.
Yeah, those sort of floaty ones that, you know, you knew he was just floating it in with a trace.
Like, see, if he's powering that in, like, you don't, it doesn't become an issue. But yeah, it was just a bit. I mean, maybe for the way he cues, he would have been better stun round the 2 angles. And because trying to get up next to the blue spot or to the left, it's that's quite a big target. And if you do run short, you've at least got a double of some sorts. But yeah, that's the worst possible outcome there. And a frame where Arms went off from the break as well. So is this another turnaround we're seeing? Good hit. Good weight as well.
For a second he thought he had half a chance, but not to be. Very disappointing end for Clayton Castaldi, who would have expected to make that clearance once he'd made that ball in the centre pocket. Biggest visit in the match here right now for Aaron Davies.
And that's us creeping down into the 15 seconds as well.
Aaron will be pleased that he gets to the table at least 15 seconds ahead of the 15 seconds of shot, just so he can have that extra little bit of time to work out a strategy here for this frame.
Definitely. I think Aaron has to attack here though, because like the 8 ball's too close. I don't like this. Unless he covers it up and down, but I mean, I don't.
He has. That's an excellent shot.
That's a good shot, but I mean, always like pros, their angles are good in that, Simon. Nothing. So, I mean, any hit on the 8 ball, like, it's going to be going close to the. I mean, he has to come around 2 angles here, but no, he's got 1. Oh, that looked yellow. That was tight. And that was all because he had to rush here. Like, that's the first time he's played under the 15-second shot clock.
Yeah, and he was caught out immediately.
Yeah,
he wanted to go for a wonder. And it is just going to be a Well, I've been told in my ear they're checking for a time foul, but I'm pretty sure they're actually checking for whether this hit the 8 ball first or the yellow. I looked in real time to be the yellow, but referee is going to just check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of Clayton, it's one of the big questions we had for him is he's going to have to learn to deal with the 15 seconds a shot.
Yeah, definitely.
And the first sign there, first shot he's had to play at it, he was caught out.
Yeah, because that's what happens when even we still get caught out. Like, you go for a walk round to see your angle, and next minute the beeper's gone off.
Yeah.
And then you just throw your arm at it, so you're not even giving it 100%. But I think the angle it comes off it has to hit the yellow first.
Yeah, we'll have another look at it. The referee is also checking this out.
Oh, that's actually tight.
It's very tight, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that a little bit slower.
Yeah, simultaneous is okay, innit?
We need a referee in.
Oh, I think that's maybe simultaneous, by the way. That's very close.
Oh, I've said this many, many times on commentary. I'm so glad I'm not a referee.
Wow.
I actually think it's 8 first.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think the yellow...
needing one of the wee things that the bowlers get, see the wee rings.
Yeah, so really, yeah.
To see which is closest.
Well, the referees have made their decision. In truth, I don't think it makes too much of a difference.
Yeah. Clayton's nodding approval there, so I think he's always said it's fine.
Yeah, I think that's very good work from our referee team there.
Yeah, well, I think worst case scenario, I thought it was simultaneous, so
yeah.
So I'm not giving you that one, Simon. I'm not. But yeah, it was irrelevant. I mean, Aaron still should be like, this is quite a comfortable finish, really.
Yeah, I mean, it probably changes the way round he goes about this finish, because he probably would have gone on the ones on the cushion first, but he's still in perfect shape. And he's still over the moon. Yeah,
100%. Even have a chance of winning this frame. He's hit that a wee bit hard, but it's given him a natural angle to just track back up the table now for the one on the right hand cushion. Yeah, it's fine.
Only real shot that he has to play in the clearance here. If he gets this one right, it should just be drop in, even though they are on the cushion, or certainly the one at the top of the table. Yeah,
he wants to be leaving a little angle on his last yellow. Although I think if he does follow through and gets close to the right hand side, he can cut the 8 ball in, but then the white's tracking. Yeah, that's fine. Clayton's break. Yeah, that's okay. I think natural's fine. I don't think he needs to dig into this.
I think he thought it was, and then he got down and he thought, oh, maybe. Just wants to make sure.
Oh. Yeah, that's crazy, I think.
Just when he hit that, you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
If he's got a trace on this one, he's in the centre pocket in a heartbeat. But excellent in the end for Aaron Davies. And, well, we have a match on our hands. We really do. Didn't feel like this was coming, actually. Clayton cannot think like that. He just needs to put a big break on here and give himself another opportunity. He's only 1 in front now, 5 frames to 4. And it is a good break. But it's dry.
Yeah, it's weird. The only thing is, I don't know, I think the yellow's like better than the reds. I think there's one tricky red down the bottom. Yeah, you'll need to play into the... I don't know if the yellow that's going to be closest to the bottom red. I'm not sure if that will go into the... The two of them are tricky, aren't they?
Do you think he's happy with the plant on them? I mean, a really awkward off-angle plant, or is he just going to try and work back round and?
Yeah, I think he's happy with the plant here. He must be, because he's not came far enough for the other yellow that's to the left of the red on the black spot. I suppose this angle's good because he's naturally going to be on the. Oh, that seemed quite quick. It's definitely. I know it's 15 seconds, but. It's all about that one up the top now, because it only goes into the right hand side.
He's a touch thin on the one by the red to get onto it from here, so taking the one further down.
Oh, he's underhit that, man.
He's going to have to go long here, which is awkward, crossing himself a little bit.
I don't know if he can go over that yellow, can he not? He's just got to soft screw back, I'd imagine, for the yellow into the bottom left. Yeah, he can naturally just track up. Yeah, he's played that well, to be honest.
And this looks perfect.
Yeah. So as long as he beats the red in the kind of the middle of the table.
Very good this. Under 15 second shot pressure, this has been very, very good. The plant was excellent, but still has to work hard after that, and he's 2 balls away. He's got a natural here to drop on the 8.
Yeah, this is incredible how this match has changed.
Yeah, 5-1 becomes 5-5. Aaron Davies fully back into this one.
But yeah, I don't think Clayton won a 6 red, I know that.
It takes a lot of getting used to. Aaron's had plenty of experience actually. He's been in a number of them. He's had huge success with it as well. Both players though right now hoping not to be there.
Yeah, look at these yellows. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, what an opportunity now for Aaron. Considering the chances he's missed in this match, for him to have this opportunity to go 1 away.
Yeah, I think he's just, since he's sped up his play, he's actually, like, it's been first visit stuff. Yeah, perfect. I mean, in the 15-second shot clock, this is the finishes you want.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really take much working out. This is instinctive and
there's
wide open.
There's still pressure on every shot, as you know, Simon. But yeah, I mean, as far as things go, this is as pretty easy as you'll get, really.
Such a tough game at times, isn't it? I mean, you look at the balance of the match. If we were keeping statistics on this and said, right, you know, number of mistakes on either side of the table here, you know, Aaron's made 3 times as many mistakes in this match as Clayton Castaldi,
yeah.
But Clayton's going to find himself behind right now.
I mean, look at the match before, Callum Singleton.
Yeah,
he made no mistakes for 4-1 up. Well, barely even Phil on the red, where Phil trebled it, but still it was a 1 in 10 shot for me. But yeah, I mean, Callum's walked away thinking I've actually not done anything wrong from 4-1 up. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
it's just a tough game, isn't it?
whereas like people are getting always like kind of a lot of chances. But the second part of this match, Aaron's played the way we know he can, and it's been all first visit stuff for him. Whereas if he'd done this at the start of the match would have been over quite comfortably for me.
And he is 1 frame ahead with 3 minutes on the clock. Aaron will just be hoping to get to the table in this frame, because then he can really run the clock.
As a neutral, I want Clayton to like have a 2-minute 58 second break and clearance, and then we're going to a 6 red. Oh, he's hit them well as well.
Needs a ball. He's got one. Right then, Clayton.
Oh, look at the reds. Oh no, Simon, he's going to have a 6 red shootout. I don't believe this.
They are all there for you, Clayton. It's time to steady yourself, control your nerves. He doesn't have to worry about the match clock for me here.
No.
I don't know if he can run the clock down enough to stop Aaron from having a 45-second to a minute chance. So just guarantee, just make sure the clearance, and whatever happens in what would be the decider will happen.
Yeah. Yeah, just steady yourself here.
Is 6-5 to Aaron right now. This is to take it all square, take us to a 13th frame.
See, he's rushing here. He doesn't actually need to, as you say. Like,
he actually needs to go slower.
He shouldn't be giving Aaron he's actually helped Aaron here. I mean, I know Aaron could always break dry or get off and stuff. Like, it's obviously it's hindsight. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. Oh,
he's a bit awkward here.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Is the natural okay?
And this is what's happened when he's rushed a bit.
Yeah.
I think he can just stun off and on the obviously the right hand side cushion, because obviously if he gets an angle on the red into the bottom left, he can stun through the gap of the 8 ball in yellow. I don't think he's good here. I need to take one down the rail. Does he all have to screw back to the blue spot?
Does he have enough angle to just punch it across, or does he? Yeah,
I think he has to come straight back, Simon, and just miss the yellow. Oh no,
had the gap. Beautiful.
See, that's advantage of being a commentator.
Yeah. I spend more time in here than you.
I know, I had to get my ruler out there to see the angle. But this is going to be a tricky black.
Yeah, he can't get the cue ball off the cushion.
I feel he's going to run through. Yeah.
So there's 1:04 left. So if he does make this, he will leave that 45 seconds.
Yeah, you've called it again, a 2-minute breaking dish. You're quite good at this time.
This for all square.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable.
All credit to him. He has lost 5 straight frames. He's up against one of the best players in the world, playing some really good stuff, and he comes up with the goods.
Yeah, that's kind of world champion stuff.
Yeah.
47 seconds, what's the quickest breaking dish? Is it Potts?
Potts, 28 seconds.
Oh, he could
the 47 is, we've seen many 47 seconds. It is doable.
Oh, he's gave it everything too,
and he's immediately reaching for his cue. What's he got?
He's not got anything. He's not nothing. Oh, look at these yellows, Simon.
Oh wow, it's Clayton Castaldi.
Oh, he needs to take the bottom yellow first, so it's no travelling. Oh no.
He can still do it. 34 seconds when he needs to get a motor on. Yeah. He's actually okay. The 8 ball might be.
He's in off the red.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs to go quicker. Oh my God, this could be unbelievable.
Tight. This is tight.
Oh no, oh my God.
He's got the time now. He has got the time.
He needs to turn into Tony Draco. Oh, what's he playing me side for? Oh no. Oh, it still goes in off it. He's not looked at that.
Oh, the cue ball's not going to stop.
He's not looked at that. How do you not play it in off it? Don't get off. Oh, if he gets in off.
It's still going. Is it going to go?
No.
Oh my word!
Simon,
what a effort!
That's definitely ran off the red there. I think that he's not seen it.
He's not seen it. He's not seen the in off the red. He's tried to try and work his way to have a shot at the 8 ball. But you're right, that in off the red was there, wasn't it? And and that actually would have been easier because he just has to drop his final ball in.
Oh, he's not quite.
Oh, it's a good break. Wait and go.
Oh, these are nice. These are really nice, by the way. Oh, he's just let it go, but no, he's still fine. Make sure the pot. Yeah, these are lovely. Oh, no.
Just to wait a second or two, but maybe a second or two too long there as well. But it's still going to be a decent time.
Yeah, it's still going to be 22 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, just sub 23. We'll get confirmation of the official time.
Good luck, Alan. Yeah, see, that's normally that's perfect.
That is the perfect break, and he knows he can do it from here if he steadies himself. Showing some experience. Slightly off angle there, but he's still got a chance.
This could be 19. Big pot, mind you.
Yeah, this for it.
Oh, awesome.
What a brilliant 6-red shootout from Aaron Davies. What a match. Clayton Castaldi, the world champion in his first match with Ultimate Pool as a professional. And he takes Aaron Davies all the way. But a brilliant turnaround from Cyborg. 5-1 down, 6-5 up, ends up in the 6-red shootout. And he gets over the line. That was seriously impressive.